What's up, y'all? Stubbo here with another story from my Twist for the Twisted. So that means it's horror time for October number 5. This one, I'm still working on the title. So if y'all could help me out with that, drop some suggestions in the comments below. That would be great because, like I said, I'm still not getting comments, y'all. I'm getting the likes. I'm not getting likes actually either. Y'all give me some likes. Y'all viewing my videos. Y'all can at least like it. I mean, please. So please, like, subscribe, share. Please share it. Please help me get subscribers. I'm trying to get this channel popping. I'm trying to get people to see my stories so I can get out there. So please, y'all, like, subscribe, share, help me out. But like I said, I'm still working on the title for this one. If y'all got any ideas, please drop them in the comments. Let me know. As you can see, I have some more stories in here I can read, but as you can see, I'm working on more over here, more ideas. Yes, I draw on the wall. It helps me out. So yes, I have more ideas here. Like this is an idea. This is an idea. This I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ideas I can pick from. I can write about. So I titled this one Orphanage Killer's Killer. So without further ado, we're going to dive into it. Horror stories for October 5. When I was a kid, I lived in an orphanage. It was called St. Jane's Care and Love. It was anything but love. The kids that did not get adopted were treated very badly. They fed us table scraps and never cleaned the dishes or rooms. Never cleaned the dishes. Our rooms were painted gray and had cockroaches everywhere. The room was very depressing. We all prayed to get adopted and leave that place. There was this one man that the orphanage favorited. It was weird because every time he visited, he would adopt 2 or 3 children. Nobody knew what happened to the kids. We all wanted to know why he needed so many kids. A week went by before the strange man came and got his kids. This visit was especially good because finally I was picked to go with him. I packed what little I had and ran to the door. The man adopted me and 3 other kids. We all climbed into his station wagon and we drove off. The man drove for miles before he even told us his name. The strange man's name was Dale. Dale finally pulled into his driveway 17 miles from the orphanage. We all had walked into the house. The first thing we noticed was that the other kids were not there. The second thing we noticed was the house was on top of a small restaurant. The house itself was small. Dale owned the 2-bedroom loft and the restaurant underneath. Dale was the head chef. Dale went to his room after he crammed the other kids and I into the small room in the loft. A few days had passed, and every time we would ask Dale about the other kids, he would hit us. After a few more days, one of the kids went missing. We knew not to ask because if Dale would hit us, we knew not to ask because Dale would hit us. We were starting to get scared. Even though we were young, Dale put us to work in his restaurant. The only thing on Dale's menu was hamburgers. We never saw Dale buy any meat or from any vendors, but week after week another kid would go missing. Finally, I was the last kid left that Dale adopted. One night, as I was watching Dale made me a deli sandwich, and I saw him crush some pills and sprinkle the powder on my sandwich. Dale sat and I made sure I ate every last bite of the sandwich. After I ate it, I went to my room. I plunged my fingers down my throat and made myself throw up. When I did that, I crawled in bed and laid there acting like I was asleep. I guess the pill still worked because I fell asleep. Since I threw up, I wasn't completely asleep. Since I threw them up, I wasn't completely asleep. Dale quietly opened my door and snuck in. He closed the door behind him to keep the room dark. I was still there. I was still tired enough that I could move, so it was easy for him to pick me up. Dale carried me to the kitchen of his restaurant, and he tied my feet to the table and made he tied my feet to the table, but he made a mistake. He pulled his knife out before he tied my hands up. When Dale turned back around to me from getting his knife, that is when I sat up and hit him. He dropped the knife and it stuck in the table. I grabbed it and cut my feet free. Dale got up, but I was still holding the knife. Not the knife he grabbed me, and I stabbed him in his forehead. Dale was dead before he hit the floor. Blood went everywhere. After I pulled the knife from Dale's head, I walked over to the stove and turned it on. This is how I found out Dale was cooking and serving his adopted kids. I placed Dale's body in the stove and I left it to burn. I left the house, but I was soon picked up by the police because I was still holding the knife I used to kill Dale. The police did not believe me. I am now being put to death for killing Dale. These are my final words. I am ready. I am ready. That is what really happened. You can now pull the lever and activate the chair. I am 12 years old and I protected myself. Kill me, if you will. I just want to say, first off, I am working, like I said, on more story ideas. I'm also branching out and trying to make myself better by not writing in first person. So most of these are in first person. So bear with me on that. I am trying to better myself and I'll work on no first person videos. So please just watch those. Like I said, like, subscribe, share. If you have any comments about what the new name should be, or if you have any suggestions on stories, or if you have anything, like, I have two people want me to write an erotica story, so I'm going to work on that. So if you have anything like that you want me to write about, drop it in the comments and I'll give it a try. So please, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Like always, this has been Stubbo. Deuces.